That's a vibe. Yeah, that's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah.
For vibes only.
What's the vibe, y'all? Thank y'all for joining us for another episode of For Vibes Only. You have a wonderful, amazing Duvalian host, myself, Nada Boo, my BFF, Dewana the Great, Ego, for the 904, and Prince Akeem. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing today?
Chilling.
Pretty good.
Chilling like a villain and willing for dope Dylan.
You came in so cool.
I mean,
he
I like
did.
That,
What?
That little bar you just threw in there.
Chilling like a villain and willing for dope Dylan.
I be saying that shit all the time.
For years though, Didi.
And you'll never give me no kind of recognition.
And it's been like I
be
keep our
saying
notes
it
from middle school. Remember when everybody used to write notes and used to fold
Didi,
them up?
I'm gonna put you on a song. I'm gonna give you an
I be saying
opportunity.
that all the time.
Right.
But then I be shy.
No, you ain't gonna be shy. Fuck
That's
that.
live.
You ain't finna beg me for no opportunity and then get shot. Damn that.
Bruh, I'm ready for my time.
Nah, but I'm ready.
I hear
I'm
you.
ready.
I hear you.
I'm ready. Jump in a.
Ooh!
Yeah, you
Oh
good.
God. What did you?
I forgot I ain't mixed that. I'm not that kind of person. Anyway, what's up, y'all? We are
What it
here.
do?
We are back in the stew, ready to come to the people, get the people what they want, give the people the vibes. Right?
Most definitely.
Definitely, absolutely, of course. So I have a question. Not really a question, but I know we normally be getting into like the vibes and like what we've been into, but I remember one time we were talking about meditating. And I remember years ago Dee telling me that she used to meditate because I was trying to meditate at one point or whatever. And I remember us kind of discussing some questions we had about meditation. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to ask you, Dee, since you were saying that you meditate, like, do you meditate now?
So now that I have children, it's a little harder for me to find the time to meditate. But when I do find the time, I meditate.
And so, like, as far as meditation, well, I mean, I guess so. It has to be quiet for you to meditate.
Well, where my house is positioned, it's not quiet. Mm-hmm. So it don't necessarily. Mm-hmm. You can have some headphones in, mm-hmm. you know, just to. So I use this app called Headspace. If y'all don't have Headspace.
And no free promo.
No, Headspace is where it's at. If you don't have this app,
pay us.
It's worth it. It's free. Mm-hmm. It's free. They helping everybody out during the pandemic, so it's free.
During this pandemic, we need.
But what is it?
It's an app, and basically it's like people on there, and they have this timed meditation, and they teach you how to meditate. Excuse me. Every day they send you like a video or something like that, and it's like, hey, have you taken a deep breath today? Mm-hmm. Or have you stopped to think about whatever, to reflect, what we were talking about earlier, to reflect on yesterday, on whatever. And it's just like, it makes you take at least 5 minutes of your day, because it can get so hectic in our lives, we don't even realize the whole day is gone, and what the fuck have you done? Like, when have you taken 5 minutes? 5 fucking minutes to yourself.
So what it do? It like, is it just meditation?
Yeah, it's people. They're like actual instructors, like yoga instructors, and they're like, they're like, okay, you can sit in a quiet, small space or whatever, and they're talking to you this whole time, and just like, okay, remember to come back to your breath. Mm-hmm. And it's just, they bring you back, they center you back, and they bring you, I don't know, it's just like the tone of their voices. You can choose a man, you can choose a woman. They have a black girl on there now.
Okay, sister.
Black Lives Matter.
Come on, Black
History Month. I'm talking about Black. Well, anyway, but yeah, it's just one of those. It's guided meditation, because a lot of people don't necessarily know how to meditate, and it's just sometimes it's hard to get your mind to be quiet.
Absolutely.
Because we're always thinking about what our next move is, or.
So are you like sitting crisscross applesauce and?
You don't have to be.
Okay.
You can be sitting on the couch. You can just be chilling, sitting on the couch. I do it a lot of times. Excuse me.
So like when you sitting on the couch, you just sitting in a position.
Just sitting.
But quiet.
But it's quiet
wherever you are.
Shit, I do that when I'm backed up on bills.
Right.
Just sit there and I'm thinking how
push it together.
And see, it allows. That's the thing. Like the guided meditation, it allows your mind to wander. It'll say, allow your mind to wander. Like, but remember to come back to that breath. Remember, okay. think about your breath and how you're breathing. Just stop, because you never think about how am I breathing.
Right.
So it's just take a minute, and even if it's not to focus on your breath, just to focus on you or something that's beneficial to you, because we never think about ourselves. We always giving.
Absolutely.
And it's okay to, be selfish every once in a while and take an extra 5 minutes in the shower or something like that, So I think meditation, especially among Black people, because we are movers. We are movers, we are shakers, and we are constantly on the go. And every once in a while, it's okay to just sit down and just take a deep breath and relax. My watch will remind me to just breathe.
Was it an Apple Watch?
It is. It's an Apple Watch.
My dog, Power Ranger.
Does anybody else meditate? Eric, do you meditate?
No, because I'm like she said, I don't know how.
Yeah.
So every time I tried, it
don't work.
It ain't work.
It can be difficult because when I first started meditating, like way back in the day, I was meditating too much to the point to where you could clearly tell that I was meditating too much. My equilibrium was I was off balance.
Really?
I started to become off balance. Like I would just be in a different realm from everybody else, and y'all are sitting right here.
Damn.
And I'd just be like, what the fuck?
I was finna say, if the room's spinning, I mean you got vertigo like me.
Nigga, I don't have no.
No, she just was just out of it.
It was just I was out of it.
Oh.
Do you meditate properly?
I mean, if I'm sitting in a dark room laying down, like thinking to myself, I hate this pussy ass job. Yeah, shit, but not like she done got into the whole depth of how everything go down. Me, I lay in a dark room and just lay and stare at the fucking ceiling fan and think of my next move. How the fuck can I get this money?
Right.
And you can do that. That can be a focus.
Yeah.
That can be a focus. You don't necessarily have to, what are you thinking about? What is your next move? You know what I'm saying? Like that can be your mantra. That can be something that you wake up every morning. All right. 5 minutes. You never realize how long 5 minutes can be.
Until it's quiet.
5 minutes
so
and
5
just time
minutes.
yourself 5 minutes.
Seriously.
Think about your next move.
Yes.
No, why you
This is what I want you to do.
Laughing, dog.
This is what I want you to do.
Laughing for?
Check this out, check this out. When we get sponsored by Headspace, I'm trying to let you know something.
No, I'm not laughing
Hashtag
at that.
Headspace. Download the app, right? In the morning, when you take just 5 minutes, I think the first one is like 3 minutes actually. You can do 3, 4, or 5 minutes. Just do a 3-minute meditation. Because she, or whatever voice you choose will tell you whatever it is that you are supposed to do. You're sitting there in a quiet corner. However you want to sit. You don't have to sit crisscross applesauce. You can sit. You can if you want to.
I like crisscross applesauce.
But, however you're comfortable for the next 3 minutes.
Right. I mean,
And just do it. And think about your next move. It don't have to be just quiet, not thinking about anything. Your thoughts are gonna race. You can't your mind moves all the time. It's always, your body is always, that's just life. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. I understand that. I used to I didn't meditate. Well, I try to have like still time. I try to wake up. I used to wake up at 4:30 in the morning because I used to work out. And I haven't worked out since the new year. Oh my God. But shout out to Brandon Fitness because I lost almost 20 pounds at you. Shout out to you, bro. But I try to wake up early to get at least, I always say 10 minutes, but I know 5 minutes is good. Time to be still. Because I try to wake up at 5:30 in the morning or a little bit before 6. So I can just, there's no sound or nothing, and just be to myself to actually like set, what they say, like set your tone for the day, like to actually like set it up.
Yeah.
And it's really like, if you're able to do that, to get up even if it's 15 minutes early, to like sit and be still, like where there's no movement in the house, like it's dark, or even if you have the light on, whatever, but it's just quiet and it's just still around you, to have that time to actually get into that mind space, to like really get to yourself and think about your day, to set your tone. Like, I forgot.
That's
thinking
honestly
of a certain
considered
word.
meditation.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a certain word, but like,
I do that.
yeah.
So is that kind of?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's meditation.
You want to like set your tone, like, because
They say that you can set your tone for the day, and I've manifested bad things. People be talking about manifestation and stuff like that. I've manifested bad things happening to me before, just because sometimes we can be so negative and thinking how certain shit gonna go. I know I ain't the only person that don't practice an argument before. No, like I don't actually like, oh no, like, but no, because what I was saying was like I've literally gone through an argument by myself.
Yep.
You know, in the mirror or driving in my car, anticipating bad shit.
Yep.
But then sometimes if I'm like, you know what, whatever, fuck it, it don't go that way. You've done it before, haven't you? Go because you're thinking about it.
You got
No, I ain't got no question. I've done that before, rehearsed. But is it just me that when you rehearse like the argument or whatnot, they respond the way that you didn't think they was gonna do it? You be like, damn, that was good.
No. My shit is always the way that I think they gonna say, so that my shit will be right. That's why I fuck up it.
Sometimes I basically, excuse me. Sometimes basically, like if I'm arguing and something come to me and then I say it and it get them silent, I think to myself like, ooh, that shit was good. Where you got that from? God damn, that shit was
rehearsed
good.
that?
Right.
You write that shit down.
Damn, that shit was good.
My memory is bad.
Good one. We're gonna put.
I gotta write that shit down.
If I hear something on TV that was good in the argument, because to this day, I am still living by.
I lie because I do love your ass. If I told you the truth all the time, then that means I don't give a fuck. I'm out in these streets telling these hoes the truth.
Nigga, do you know? That is some genius shit. I say, whoever wrote that script, do you hear me?
Nigga, you? No. That's nice.
Listen,
Nigga, shit, she got quiet as fuck when that nigga said that. I guess he right.
Because if you said I was fat,
Right. If I told the truth all the time, that mean I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dog.
But whatever, we don't want to hear it. No. Anyway, we have a great show lined up for you guys today. I really wanted to get into. I like the fact that now we have like 2 males and 2 females. So I always want to know, like, women. I know when me and my girls get together, we talk our shit. We gonna say our shit or whatever, but we just never really have an honest opinion from a male. So I just be wanting to know, like, how y'all really feel about certain shit. So me and Didi was talking about, I know last week we were talking about being strong in, like, black women being strong. And so me and Didi was like, is that something that, like, we're taught to be strong women? Like,
yes,
if,
definitely.
like, when you have kids or whatever, it's always like we are in that fight mode. We have to be strong. We cannot cry. We have to do for our kids. That's how we have to always be. So, like, sometimes if you're going into a relationship with a man and you already have kids, that hurts you because they're like she too damn strong. Like, we can't accept, like, help. We can't accept, like, feedback, like, something like that. So, like, how do you, look at Didi, like, how do y'all feel about a woman being strong? Like, how is there such thing as too strong?
Yes.
Really? And
Yes.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
Yes. Basically, you've been with your guard up for so long, you don't know how to let me come in and be a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're so defensive with everything because you don't know if I'm able to control the way shit needs to be controlled for you.
Right.
You're not giving me that chance because you're so used to being independent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, I'm not telling you to be 100% submissive, but let me be a man. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the one to come in and show you you don't have to be this way anymore. Like, I was raised properly.
Right.
That way you can also use me as that lifeline.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That whenever you get yourself into that pickle, you can depend on me. You know what I'm saying? All the stress ain't on you no more. I understand you had to be strong coming up, but now that you're married, you have someone to depend on.
Right. And I think some women see it as, okay, like, I'm not finna just, like, let you come up here and it's like, oh, okay, you know, I don't have to keep guard no more. Like, no, women, we're not, he's not saying, like, you, like, now that I'm here, okay, sit down. Like, no, you can still be alert. It's okay to be on guard, but it's like, you ain't by yourself now. Like, you can actually, you know, be there to help somebody.
I think the reason why some women may think that way because they're always going into situation thinking of the worst.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to get too comfortable depending on you, and then you end up leaving.
Yeah.
Because most of them
been damaged, right?
Yeah.
But see, don't go into a relationship thinking something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, that y'all just said some shit though, cause that just made me think. I was telling my mama.
You gonna change your ways?
No, see,
She said that shit is so soft, like you gonna change your ways.
No.
You ain't gonna be single no more.
No, look.
I'm proud of you.
So, no, but it got something to do with that. I was telling my mama the other day. I see like this kind of go hand in hand with what y'all was saying. I was telling her, I was saying that it's crazy because like a lot of women now done been through a lot of shit with dudes, and now they try to make the next dude pay for that shit. And I ain't doing that shit.
Right.
That ain't.
So I wanted to ask you because you are single. So have you dated women who have children?
Sort of, kind of, not really.
Not really like serious shit.
Yeah.
So when you go for a woman, is that something? Are you like, I don't want a woman who has kids?
I don't want a woman that got a lot of kids.
Okay. So it's this guy that's been on social media. I don't know if he's a doctor or what, but this is a black man. So his videos have been circulating on Twitter and TikTok of him, like these women are calling in, and they're saying that he is being too harsh on women.
Hey.
So I don't think I don't think he's being too harsh. I think that it's just a reality. You think he's going to? But they say he have when he be going in on men too. But a lot of the videos that are coming now, because he's been doing this for a while, is just of him telling women. I'll look him up right now while we're talking. Kevin
Samuels or something like that.
I don't know.
Sanders.
But I feel like you said, like,
I think he's gay.
You think really?
You got a big dick?
I mean, some of the shit what he be trying to say, I can understand some of the stuff he be trying to say, but
he go too hard, bro.
I be like, nah.
Yeah, bro, you going too hard.
He's very blunt with it. I will say that he's
Don't get me wrong. Some women do need that blunt.
Yeah, because like one thing he was saying is about women who you already have like 3 kids, but then like you come in and you like, well, I need a man. He don't need to have no kids. He need to make this much money. He need to have this type of degree. He need to.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you don't
what
have
I'm
an
saying.
AA.
That's
so how can you want a
saying.
man who has this, and you're already coming with baggage, but you don't want to have nothing?
Right.
Okay, so this was when B. Simone was talking about
that too,
bringing this shit to the table.
Yeah, like
and
you
they
need to.
I mean, they going in on B. Simone. Like,
but I think women do that. Like, I don't want a man who has kids. I don't want a man, and I feel like there's nothing with a person who doesn't want someone to have kids. But I feel like, bitch, if you have more than one child, you cannot be picky. That's just me. That's just me, because then you're gonna be. It's a double standard though. We've talked about this before, because women like you don't want it to be like, you know. I feel like if you saying like you don't want to, if you have kids, you can't be like that. Like, okay, I want somebody to have kids, but some people like, I don't want that extra baggage, but you have baggage. You want people to accept your baggage, but you can't accept nobody else's baggage. I mean, everybody have their own shit, but I just feel like, you know, that's just something that's kind of like, come on. So I don't know.
Yeah. It's
it's Kevin Samuels or something like that. Sanders. Excuse me for not being. I only seen one of his videos, and the video was so like, what's the word? Cringe-worthy.
Yeah, it don't have. Yeah.
I just
Kevin
think people are being very hypocritical. If you going, you can't sit up here and get upset with one person because she said one thing 1 minute.
We
and
might not be able to hear you.
Oh,
I just thought about it.
Sorry.
Nah,
I just got upset because it's just like people so hypocritical about the shit that's going on until you like look at your own environment. Like, you don't know.
Bitch, you don't make 6 figures, but you want somebody else to make 6 figures.
Well, I want him to be, you know.
Yeah.
I want you to be able to pay all my bills. And
can you pay all his bills?
Exactly.
You know that's something I don't like. Like, a woman is like, you know, he got to be able to pay my bills. Like, my nigga, everybody can't. I can't pay all your bills and all my bills.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
And see, this is the thing, because those are the same type that they got so many requirements. They'll tell you that, oh, I need a man that's going to do this and do that, do this, do that, do this, do that. But if you ever notice, they don't ever say what the fuck they going to do.
And that's what B. Simone said. She said to make a list of the things you want in a man, and you need to make a list of the type of woman that he needs. What do he need a woman to do for him? Now you can't want a man to make all this money to take care of you. Like, are you willing to cook and to clean and to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody don't want, you know, if they're making that money. No, everybody don't want somebody to come in and clean their house or to cook their meals. They want their woman to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
To take care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? To plan all that shit. And when I tell you that shit is hard, my husband is very spoiled. Like, he gets that. Like, now he does, like, let's get one thing straight, because I know a lot of women, like, especially when they're pregnant, they like, you know, they want a man, like, our emotions are different when we're pregnant. So we be like, you know, you want something like a man to like go get you ice cream or whatever and shit like that. Like, I've seen memes too, and people like, you know, like, you can't depend on these niggas for shit. That's y'all nigga. Like, I can depend on my nigga to do anything that I need. I can depend on my nigga to do anything for me. If I literally say that I want, like, I'm hungry, like I want some ice cream, I want a smoothie or whatever, he'd be like, want me to go get it? And I'd be like, no, like, I'll go get it. Like, he will get up and get it. And it's not just that type of shit. Like, before we moved out of our apartment, I told my husband, I was like, no, like, when we move out of this apartment, like, I want a house. I want to move into a house, but I want my house built. When I moved out of my apartment, I moved into a newly built house that I picked out, that we chose the design, I chose everything, the tile, the grout, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is that type of shit. But I let my nigga know, like, I got you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other shit that he didn't have to worry about so that he can make that happen. You know, so it's like, it's always like give and take. But I also feel if the roles were reversed, I feel like if it was the other way around, if I, you know, some women don't feel like, I feel like if I had the money and stuff like that, if my nigga could stay home and cook and clean or whatever, or take care of home or whatever, I'm cool with that if I'm able to work and not worry about other shit. A lot of men don't feel that way. They can't play like a woman's role, so to speak. You smile and like, you know, you can't do that.
Definitely not.
Really?
That's when the power tripping starts.
Really? You couldn't do it?
Hell no.
Why? So
Only
would y'all
for-
not like your
Hell
woman
no.
to make more money than you?
If she like, I mean,
Mine does now.
She can make more money than me. I don't give a damn about that. But for me to just sit and not be making no money,
Really?
Nah, hell no.
Even if you were like taking care of home?
It does something to your pride, though.
Really?
It ain't even about pride.
With
It's
me,
about-
it does.
it's-
I'm saying as far as like me not.
you
Well, I
know
can't
what's
say
gonna
pride.
happen. You
I
know
can't
what's
say
gonna
pride.
happen.
It's just the way that I was raised. I can't sit around knowing that I was just sitting over at Do Dirty House playing Madden all day.
Yeah.
But what if,
yeah,
what I'm saying, but what
I
if
like
you take care of the
that.
kids? You
I
know
got that from baby boy. I got that from baby boy.
So like you, even if you were like taking care of home, like, you know,
No, fuck that.
no, taking care of the kids, like
That ain't
you
what a
could,
man do.
Right.
Really?
That ain't no
What,
manly
as
shit.
a father who has a son, what message am I sending to him? That it's okay for me to be home and let my wife take care of me? No.
understand.
That ain't how that works.
I can see that, but I'm to the point. Like, my husband works a lot. He works a lot. So I would love for him to be home. So if I was in that situation to be like, you stay home, you can be home, and I would do that because I would like him to be home. But would he do it? Hell no.
To be honest, I can only see myself doing that to one person.
What do you mean?
Oprah Winfrey. I will stay
Let me rub
home
your feet,
all
baby.
damn day. Eric called it. Hey, bro, you coming to the house? No. The street lights are on. No. She wants me home.
I
No.
gotta make this souffle.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm home.
She likes a
too.
quiche. I need
Right.
to make a quiche.
It's Cupcake Tuesdays. I ain't coming home. Hell no.
No.
Oh my God.
But see, and then when it come down to a woman making more, that definitely ain't my. You know, my wife, she make more than me now. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not a problem with me because I done been taking care of your ass for years.
Right.
It's your
Your
turn.
turn.
It's your turn.
I
damn
need
it.
you to provide
Right. It's
bread
your
and
turn.
butter.
And then see, but it fucked with me a little until she said something that kind of made me realize, like, I don't know if you realize, you ever seen that episode of Martin when Martin found out that Gina made more than him?
Yeah.
She said something to me and it kind of brought me back. It kind of brought me back. She was like, basically, because I was like, well, damn, how the fuck you ain't got this? You make this. And she was like, you don't realize I got the kids on my insurance, so that, you know what I'm saying, that take home pay, that shit different. So we kind of neck and neck. So it's like,
He felt like my.
I did. That's
I
right.
really got the
Look
upper
at it.
hand though.
I can't say that I still got the upper hand
But
because
that's how you try to slice it. To make it
I said it to myself because
Yeah.
we both know if We go to Ruth Chris, she got the tab. She got the tab. But see, it's a lot of things as a man you kind of gotta let go. You gotta let go of that pride. If you're in a relationship,
That's
definitely.
what I say.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Nigga, this is my wife.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not finna complain about my wife. Now, if it's your girlfriend, y'all just started out, it's gonna take time for you to get that shit together or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes down to my wife, I don't give a fuck. You wanna spoil me, do your thing. Let me have whatever I like. Cause I get on that motherfucking menu and sound like West Coast rap music. I want this, that, and this, and I want that, I want this, I want that, and I'm telling you.
This up.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm soaking this up.
On God, bro.
I say this, it do feel good when a woman take a nigga out.
Yeah.
That's
Really?
You know, yes, that is wonderful.
When she, baby, I got it. You know what I'm saying? Now it be sometimes like with your wife. I like to do stuff like this with my wife. It be funny. Like if she picked that bitch up and that motherfucking eyebrows go to, and she hit one of them right there, I look at her and I tell you picked it up first. Get that motherfucking shit. Pick that motherfucker up. She'll hit a nigga with that shit. You don't want to just pay for yours. You don't want to just pay for yours. I got the kids. I bet. Bet. I mean, it's a little bit of give and take, compromise and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But long as y'all
just like the thought of that shit.
Yeah, but I'm saying
thoughtful
the
shit.
overall process of thinking basically, long as you and her got an understanding that we a team, the shit'll work out. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing though, most the type of women that we talking about, they ain't trying to be no team.
They ain't trying to be no team.
Like,
the shit that aggravate me the
how
most.
niggas supposed to come up like he was single, okay, he had this extra money, but then like he get with you and it's like, bro, like now you want to pay for everything, like his money just going.
Right.
Because he ain't just paying for him, he paying for you.
Right.
And you and us. And us and us.
Eating
and us,
went from $10 to like $49.
Yeah.
Right.
That shit.
Right.
Damn.
Definitely. And see the thing that I was finna say, I just forgot.
What?
I did that in my mind.
I hate you, dog.
So blatant just then. Just switch the gear, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna switch gears. So I have another question. Because like I think we all I believe we all like if some of our listeners, if you do not, I want to make this survivor no. As a matter of fact, issue ain't vibing with someone being too religious.
To who?
Religious. Like I believe in God. I believe in a higher power. I don't go to church. I have my own relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? I pray. I speak with God. I have my own relationship. But I hate you. But I do not go to church. I don't feel like you have to go to church in order to have that relationship because I feel like they make church anyway, I don't even want to get into that.
Right.
But I want someone who believes in God and someone who prays, but I don't want someone who's too religious.
In the hood, we call that church style.
Okay, church.
Like your mama church style.
Yeah.
Like for real, bro.
Didi, you grew up like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust like overly religious people.
Really?
It's one thing to be religious, but when you overly religious, that like, kind of like what you hiding.
Really, you really think that? Wow.
Yeah. Not saying that you not supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? All the way. Exactly what I'm talking about. Like the people that just kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
It's one thing that really kind of like turns you from it is because I really hate to see when something bad happens in the church. Because I'll be like, God damn, because we always we expect those people to be perfect, and we are human. Nobody is perfect. But then when you see something in church, you be like, my nigga, like this why I don't go to church now because these motherfuckers fake. You know what I'm saying?
That plays with my beliefs in some things. You know what I'm saying? Things that I talk to my parents about when it comes down to religion, they hate it now because it's like things that I've learned from side of the family that are Jehovah's makes more sense than what I was raised on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
they don't like that.
When I ask a person a question about what happened in the Bible with Jehovah's side, they'll break it down to me for to understand. But if I ask a regular Christian that same exact question, they get frustrated and they cuss me out.
Yeah.
They gonna
Cause you supposed to, like,
if you don't do it, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
right?
Like,
And then,
no,
Religion's not supposed to be like that.
Right.
Religion is
Right.
supposed to be encouraging, not terrifying.
Right.
and see, I really believe with you saying that, Christians, they basically force it on you. This is going to happen to you if you don't do this, right? That would be one of the reasons why I would not want a person who's too churched out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
understand that.
we ain't supposed to be doing this type of sex because God don't like it.
Yeah, no, you got to go, man.
Right.
I
I can't hit it from the back because you right.
No.
But
let's grew up in the
honest.
church.
Let's be honest though.
Right.
Most people don't want nobody to church because they figure it probably mean no sex. that's
Definitely.
See,
I see some on Facebook.
That's
like,
what a lot of it is.
do Christians listen
That
to gospel
is
music
true.
when they have
That's
sex?
what a lot of it is.
What?
I'm not answering that. I'm not answering that.
What?
He's like, do Christians listen to gospel music while having sex?
Oh yeah,
I been wanting to know, do they cuss?
Who
I seen
finna
that.
be getting hit from the back
To Kurt.
singing, talking about something? No, I don't think that's a good
It's
one.
the God in me.
Oh, my. Oh, Nada, no! You're gonna burn, bro! Oh my God, bro!
That was that was just a.
It really was,
I didn't
no.
even think about it like that. The God.
I'm talking about who finna look. Listen, who finna be busting nut, sitting up there laying after? You know how you gotta get your thoughts together. You gotta get your thoughts together after busting the
You
nut.
shaking.
Right? Who gonna sit out there and
Have
just
the
got down
commotion.
just singing? I'm trying to find. Right, dog. Who finna? No, dog.
If they singing "We Fall Down,"
Something's going on, right?
Wait. So I want to know. I really want to know. Do they curse? Cause like I know I be cussing like
yeah,
you know when niggas sign and y'all do that.
Do you feel
so
bad?
fuck, like,
Like, look, do you feel bad
Shoot.
calling our God name?
I don't at all.
So listen. Listen.
see, I don't call God.
I do.
man.
I do. Shit, I be.
I do. I feel bad. I feel
Oh, shit. Look, God'll be upstairs like, nigga, that's the most I heard my name all week.
God damn it. Oh my God, what? Oh, it's just God damn it.
Right.
Kobe.
From you.
Okay,
I
so
got
we're
you.
gonna switch gears over this. So I was talking with my mom today on the phone and I was telling her, why did I even get on this subject with? No. My cousin, El Bliss, the one who I was telling y'all who has, I think it was last week we were speaking about her business or whatever. But my cousin had, she did this segment on her YouTube channel where it's called Giving Flowers. So she did a segment where she gave flowers to her mom and two of her close aunts, who just provided so much for her in her life and like growing up and things like that. And she was saying how they created this environment, the women, and they brought their daughters for them. It was like a space for them to like speak with each other and like for the girls to ask questions about different things like sex, whatever, becoming a woman, anything. So they were able to do that. And so I was telling my mom today, like, I remember back when, when you're going through puberty or whatever in middle school, maybe like 5th grade, that's when it started. But, it was a time where they separated the boys and they separated the girls. And they taught the boys about boy stuff and the girls about girl stuff. So, of course, it was about periods and shit like that for the girls. But I noticed that as for the girls, when we went to our separate location, they told us, yes, they did tell us, okay, you're going to get a period or whatever. But they told us more about the boys than they did about ourselves. We knew more about ejaculation and sperm than we did ourselves. We didn't know we was going to have an orgasm when we had sex. We just knew that if a man ejaculates in you, you'll get pregnant. So, like, what did y'all learn, even growing up, like, with your parents, like, with your family, what did y'all learn about the opposite sex?
I taught myself every motherfucking
Really?
Everything.
Everything. Were you taught to, like, respect?
Well, we can't say everything. Only reason why is because, remember, that's how we first met. When you asked me that question.
Okay.
What was the question?
This shit's so bad because it's like, what we was in, ISSP?
Yeah.
We was in ISSP.
Oh shit.
And we went to lunch.
And what was the
But
question?
you asked me the question though, didn't
What was the
No, you
question?
asked somebody else.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
We get to
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
What?
You was asking somebody else and I
was
jumped
like,
in it.
I was like, yeah, you ever seen the flick where, you know what I'm saying, he be eating her and then he be
Jacking off.
jacking himself off, and then your ass.
I was like, shit, his dick ain't hard. He trying to get that bitch hard so he can get it up in her. Shit, what you mean? And then, I hate to say it, but shit, from that moment on,
That's how bondage, y'all. That was the glue.
it's
That
kind
was
of
all
bad to say it like
It
that.
was gorilla glue because y'all look at y'all now.
It's bad to say it like that. Like, dog,
Years
these,
later.
these niggas be that tight over that? These niggas
It's okay.
nasty.
It happens.
These niggas nasty.
But that's
Look. Move your head.
Now that's some of the funniest shit right
Hey,
there.
look.
That's some
Wait,
of the funniest
so,
shit.
but were y'all taught to like when you were thinking about like, I know at a certain point, like boys are like, okay, it's like, get with a girl, we need to have sex with a girl, I need to do this with a girl, I need to kiss a girl, I need to finger a girl, I need to have, whatever.
School didn't teach me shit.
Were
Yeah, school
you,
ain't teaching
and
niggas
in
shit.
your minds, did you ever think that I need to respect a girl?
Did you learn from
Hell
sexual?
no,
You
we
learned
grew
from
up in
Skinner
we grew up in the 90s.
Right.
Hell no.
You learned
We
from
grew-
Skinner
hey,
Mix.
It was like whatever.
my first memory was being like
shit.
motherfucking 3 years old watching goddamn Dr. Dre video where they goddamn
Right.
took the top off of the chick.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that
And
video.
she running around and shit when she was playing volleyball
on
and
the
shit.
beach.
We grew up thinking shit like that was cool.
I'm talking about
You
Skinner
know what I'm
Max.
saying?
You know, school would have had me thinking that the vagina was actually under the belly button. All my life, I ain't gonna say all my life.
Nah,
my
nigga,
elementary.
I was hunching in daycare, so
My-
I knew where the coops was.
But see, that's the thing. Hey, one thing about it, boy, I can say, boy, I lost my tongue virginity at 6. So one thing about it, that's when I found out. Like I would have thought it was right up under the belly button. You know what I'm saying? Why you shaking your
I'm
head?
trying not to be childish, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Like the way that the school teach you, and then the shit you learn in the streets is totally different.
Right. Yeah.
Cause it's so bad. Like I really wish my brother was here for this. I love my brother to fucking death.
God.
Like
He was supposed to be here.
Like he look.
He missed
Shout out to my brother Novi, dog. Like I remember humping this girl in my auntie bathroom, and we was young at the time. I thought I was doing my thing too. You know what I'm saying? And it's him, my cousin Tanisha, my cousin TJ, and we all go to. I go down to the den after I get done humping the girl. She leave. She go back to her house across the street. You know what I'm saying? I go in the den and I was like, hey. I ain't gonna put her name out. I was like, hey, I just got done having sex with such and such. And so my brother, he nonchalant as fuck. He just chilling. He ain't say nothing. He hit me with the TI from ATL, the stop line. And I was like, I'm dead serious. But you know what I like about it the most? She ain't make no noise. That nigga say, motherfucker, you wasn't doing nothing. To this day, bro, you couldn't tell me I was dry humping the shit out that girl. You hear me? I had her all bent over that goddamn sink. I'm sorry, Auntie Francis. I dry humped the shit out of that girl on your sink.
Well, these niggas said, he said, what, your mama bad that time?
Hey man, why you always bringing up old shit, dog?
I'm just saying.
I dry humped the shit, boy. I dry humped that girl so good we could have started a fire in that bitch. You hear me? I knocked all off the color off of them blue jeans, nigga.
Niggas.
Dead ass serious, nigga. Shit. One thing about it, nigga. And see, that's why it's like shit. I'm glad I was raised around that type of people and being in apartments. Cause I'd have been dry humping. Right. I'd have been dry humping to this day.
So listen, and now that I
This
think
girl
about
is
it,
crying, dog.
I never forget this girl told me in high school in my little fast ass. So she was with this dude. I never forget. She was like, yeah, we was at my house. Like my mom was in the room. It was like, we was in high school. We had to be in 9th grade. And she was like, he was hunching her on the couch. And she's like, he was moaning. It's like, listen.
Woo! Dry humping?
Yeah, listen.
And he was moaning?
Yeah, and I was thinking, she was like, I had to put my hand up his mouth. And I was thinking to myself, like, bitch, I was hunching. Like, So y'all weren't fucking like he didn't put it in. Like my grown ass because I was having sex at the time.
Hey, but now, wait, time out.
But I was thinking to myself like, oh no, like nah, that's some
No, I'm gonna tell you, listen. It ain't. But can I say this though? Let me say this though.
She said she didn't say she was moaning. She said he was moaning. She had to put her hand over his mouth, and in my head, I'm like, bitch, you ain't that ain't shit. Like, hold on.
Maybe it's just me. Like, wait, cause I am a dry humper, dog. Like, but listen, wait. Let me get it out, DD. I can't stand your ass, dog. So you never, like, wait, time out. Listen, time out. So you never like dry hump nothing, and that shit felt like so good to you.
Not when I was able to have sex.
Right, but I'm not saying, you know, like when you that age, like, you know what I'm saying, when you being grown, like when you like in your between your 9s and your 13s and shit like that. Like,
no,
nigga, I used to hunch pillars.
That's what I'm saying. I was popping the fuck out of my pillars. You heard me?
This goddamn
Like, and
pillows,
that's what I'm saying. When you grind, I'm pretty sure when he was humping on the girl,
me and my cousin.
Like, whoa. I'm just saying, like when you humping on the pillow. Man, don't sit up here like you ain't never humped no pillow before. You humped the pillow before, DD.
I think every nigga
DD, wait, no, fuck that. Look at DD's face. DD, you done humped the pillow or two. You done been grinding on the Sean Johns.
Because listen, because I'm gonna be transparent, y'all. I promise I'll be transparent on this podcast. You said something. You said me and my cousin.
Ah, shit. That was it. They ran the train on the pillow. Oh shit. They ran a train on the pillow.
Stupid, dog. You stupid.
And on the next episode, I'll provide.
Hey.
Oh my God, bro.
Stupid,
This
dog.
is the funniest fucking podcast in the world, dog.
Stupid.
Oh my God, bro.
Wait a minute.
Diddy.
Wait a minute.
You know what I meant, man.
Wait.
You know what I meant.
Please.
Oh,
okay, stop
nigga.
for real because my lashes gonna come off.
That nigga, oh my God. You had the head, he had the bottle? Or the girl had the bottle?
You stupid.
All right, I'm sorry.
Please. I was not a humper.
Oh no.
I was not a humper. I didn't do that. Maybe that's probably why I had sex so much now because I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I hear you.
I didn't. I swear, not that I can recall anyway. I didn't do that.
I hear you, though. I guess.
But that is funny as shit.
Oh, bitch, I knocked on the mic. I know that part gonna be bleeding like a motherfucker, boy. I'm sorry. That was the funniest shit I done heard all week.
So like,
Stupid.
okay, so like, oh my God, like, so I was never told, like, okay, you were saying like what your brother told you and shit like that. Like, I remember this girl where we used to live at, like, the things that she was telling me about like sex. She was like, yeah, when you a virgin, like, and when he stick it in, and then like cause the pop your cherish, and she's like, he gonna be like, you feel that, baby? And you gonna be like, and like, I think she was slow. But that was gonna happen. But I was telling my mama this today, and I remember I used to watch, like, you know, at a certain time HBO and Skinemax, you know, the shit would come on TV or whatever. But I always thought that when you have sex, you had to be skinny, you had to have a flat stomach and perky titties, because that's how it was on TV. You know, and you have to make that noise. You have to move like that. Yeah. That's what I always thought, because that's how it was on TV. But like, I know for me, like, I don't even think my mama ever talked to me about boys. Like, you know, don't do this and don't do that. Because I know some girls were taught to, like, your body is a temple. You need to, you know, respect yourself. Don't give it to anybody. I was never told that. This may sound really bad, but I'm going to be honest. I never thought my body is a temple.
That's terrible, dog.
It's so bad, and I thank God, because I thought I would have had more sexual partners than I have had, but I don't, and I am so surprised, because in my head, I didn't think like, oh, my body's a temple. I know me and my friends, Didi, if you want to say it was you, you can't, but I know some of my friends was like, we ready to get rid of this virginity. Like, we was not thinking it gotta be the right person, the right time, the right place. I want the candles lit. We were just like, right, right. We was like, we want to just do it.
Right.
Like, just get it over with. It wasn't like, okay, it gotta be the right person. Nothing like that. Like, were y'all told, like, okay, when you lose your virginity, it needs to be to the right person. You need to make sure the girl is.
I mean, I was told that though, because I used to go to like all these little, plays and stuff like that. Like,
you worked for Planned Parenthood.
I did. I worked, but one of the main things was abstinence. So yeah. But no, I saw a lot of plays and different things like that of that nature, things like that. But I feel like,
Were you told? Did you believe your body was a temple?
I did believe my body was a temple.
Damn. Mama, you failed.
Up until
I didn't think I was right.
Up until.
My body was a dungeon.
Sheesh.
Did y'all, like, if you knew that you was gonna get with a girl, you knew it was her first time, would you try to make it special, or did you just not give a fuck?
Man, I ain't no romance. I was about motherfucking. I was about goddamn 26. Ride this motherfucker. Shit.
Kobe, you seem like you would have thought about it.
Not to make her girl first time special. Shit, I'm horny.
Yeah, he was.
Come on, girl. It ain't gonna hurt. Come on.
Right, I'm still trying to talk my wife into certain things.
He was Manny Fresh back in the day.
I wasn't. Nah, hell no, man. I can't, man. First and foremost, nigga, I'm not a looker, so it took me too long to talk you out of the draws in the first place. You think I got time to be romantic?
I hate you.
How the heck? Boy, being younger, it was easy to get some draws, dog.
Nigga, you cute. That's why, nigga.
It ain't got shit to do with
nigga,
that.
you cute. No,
Kobe, I swear, I just really think because you were so funny.
I ain't trying to hear that shit tonight,
bro. No.
Fuck that.
He didn't know how to. He didn't know how to.
Man, that shit. I ain't never made no motherfucking girl laugh at her draw. Nigga, you so funny. Oh my god.
Hey,
my draw's to my ankles.
Hey, it's funny you said that. I got a story, and Vars can vouch for me. I swear to God. I had a chick giggling so hard one night.
That motherfucker just snorted. Wait. Look, we not finna overlook that.
Wait.
That motherfucker just snorted.
She can't help it. Okay, so what happened?
I didn't know anybody heard that.
Okay, so look, this is a true story. You can ask Vars. So we all, you know what I'm saying? We smoking, we drinking. I'm acting a fool. I got everybody laughing and giggling and shit. So I'm just talking to her, and as I'm talking to her, like, cause I done already heard she like, you know what I'm saying? I done heard she like a.
Oh what?
You know, she's a someone.
She's easy.
Why you bringing up this bitch?
No, it ain't that. No.
Okay,
see,
so you heard what you heard she was what, easy.
I wasn't there, but you done told me this story.
No, it wasn't her.
Oh,
it wasn't her.
Hell yeah, man. She fucked them and gonna want to get in a relationship with
that
me.
wasn't her. That wasn't her. So shut up.
So okay, you knew she was what, easy? You knew she was
like Sunday morning. But so anyway, you know what I'm saying? She giggling and she laughing and shit, and as she giggling and laughing, I'm just easing. So she stood up.
That ain't got shit to do with you being funny.
Shut up.
Shit.
I want to hear this. Go ahead.
She stood up, and when she stood up, she said, "Wait, how did my panties get down?"
Shut the fuck
and
up.
Bars was over that bitch rolling.
Wait, I've never in my life heard of that shit happening.
That nigga said that nigga so slick.
Need to be in the Me Too.
Hey,
Me Too.
I've never literally had somebody
hey, look.
laugh me at my penny like, no. Like,
Right, see,
during
you
the
admit.
laughter.
You admit.
Wait, no, during the laughter. But no, that's
You
funny
admit.
shit. No. Because, and then.
I'm not living here.
Crazy dog. Okay. Kobe, this week, do you have some questions? Did people send you
I thought we was gonna dig you
some good shit? Oh shit, my fault. My bad, y'all. Y'all got me. Y'all the one got me all discombobulated.
I'm sorry, dog.
Shit.
You know, we have fun on this show, dog.
This is important.
Okay. And you're right. Stop it, Eric. Okay.
Right.
I wanted to ask y'all one more question about when we were talking about like back in the day and like being a kid and things like that.
Dewana, the
Okay,
great.
good. Okay.
Well, how old were you when you experienced your first pleasure, your first orgasm?
Okay, I was 23.
23.
Yes.
Ego. How old were you when you experienced your first orgasm? Not like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what this is. I don't know how to achieve this because I know when was the first time? How old were you?
Probably about 13.
Okay. Kobe.
By myself or with somebody?
With somebody.
With somebody.
Why you so stupid?
14.
Okay. Yeah.
How old were you?
I don't like the way you asked me.
Right, motherfucker. No, you
I-
bringing out my
It's
skeleton.
the way
You
I
already
was
know.
gonna answer. I was 15.
15. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, it ain't I was a little bit younger, but
Okay.
And then my shit was like, you ever seen Step Brothers?
I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this.
You ever seen Step Brothers when that nigga was humping that girl in the bathroom? Oh, something's happening. Something's happening. That's how that shit was.
I really would love for us to do an episode of back in the day, but oh my, you like no, I don't need this. Let's not embarrass ourselves. You're right. I shouldn't have asked that question, but I did. Dewana, Didi, give us your divine thoughts because I think we got questions we got to get to. As
Okay,
well.
yes.
Yeah.
Really quick. So, Dewana's divine thoughts of the week. Think about this. How many times during the week do you say thank you?
I lie.
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
How many times during the week do you say thank you?
I can't even count
Is it a lot?
it. Yeah.
That's good. That's really good. How about you?
Honestly, if I'm not at work, I don't say it that much.
See, this is the thing. I can't ask y'all because y'all are different.
I'm different. Yeah.
A lot of times, I've learned that since this is kind of to piggyback on what we were talking about earlier as being strong women and all this stuff like that, a lot of times the men in our lives, our significant others, spouses, husbands, whatever, we do not get a thank you. Something so simple, something so minute, as easy as just saying a thank you. You may say it. You may say, oh, thank you. I'm not saying like that. It's just, I'm not looking for a good girl. I've never done that. I've never wanted that. It's just
Appreciate you.
thanks, babe, for ironing my fucking clothes or washing the fucking clothes or
that's
that.
I'll take that too.
Right. That is acceptable as well. But I'm just saying, we don't think about it, and a lot of times we take it for granted. We don't say thank you. Just a simple thank you for, and when I do it, I overdo it. I be like, thank you so much. Oh my God, thank you. So, thank you. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Because more than likely, I won't be able to provide something monetary for you.
Oh, okay.
So, that to me is like, thank you. Like, I took my breath. That's a lot. My time and my breath.
Times the effort.
You get an A for effort.
The effort.
Thank you.
Understandable.
Just think about it next time. What the fuck?
I was gonna say thank you for that.
Oh, thanks.
So that is good.
But just during the, just during the week, just think
That's
about
the
it.
whole
How many times are you
I have
grateful
copy and pasted with
or
this.
thankful for the things, some of the actions that people take, because we take a lot of them for granted.
We
It could be
do.
just something as simple. My next door neighbor, I've never realized them because I cannot stand them. They put my trash can up.
Oh.
So when the trash can, people come and take the trash or whatever. They
you
pull my
just-
trash
you
bag.
just not liking them for no reason.
No, I don't like them
It's
because
reason.
sometimes they park where the trash people can't get to my trash, and then I have to move my trash up a little bit so that
they
the
realize
trash people,
they fucked up.
So they started pulling my trash can up. Thank y'all.
I agree
appreciate
with you
y'all.
on the thank you, Dee. But I know at one point, like, because I do majority of the housework because my husband works so much, and I do work too. I'm not a stay-at-home wife. I just work from home right now. But like one time, if he were to do the dishes or something like that, and I'd be like, thank you for that, and then I was like, my nigga, I'm not gonna give this nigga too much. Like I do this shit all the fucking time.
Right.
Now I will say thank you if I was about to do something, then I'd be like, oh, thank you.
Oh, this wasn't geared towards the men. This was the men geared towards.
Oh yeah.
Us,
because I be like, that nigga don't be saying thank you when I be doing all this shit.
We're always
but I do try to make
We're supposed to be strong.
Yeah.
Like this what you're supposed to do.
So make it a point to tell people thank you. If somebody opens the door for you, if people are doing something for you.
Right.
That helps you in any way.
Well, see, the reason why I'm like that, because I ain't had too many women that was willing to do shit. So when I got it, it's down.
Thank you. You're great. Thank you. Right. I get you. Okay.
Kobe.
It's just appreciated.
You want to say thank you?
Thank you.
Next.
So, don't you have some questions you need to?
Right.
We have to go through to your segment. Let's go segue into that.
Questions with
Actually, it's asking Prince Akeem.
Oh shit! Asking Prince Akeem. Prince Akeem. Yeah.
I'm sick of both of you.
Not really. Okay, get into it.
Well, today's question was by someone who wanted to remain anonymous. And I believe the reason they wanted to...
it don't even matter why they wanted to. Just come on.
Look, you ready for this question?
Yes, I am.
What'd you say? This your favorite segment?
I'm ready. Let me chime in.
I'm ready.
It's pretty long, but she says, ooh. I say she.
Doesn't matter.
You already had said that.
Yeah.
You said that.
I did.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
So,
You're a female.
don't quote me on that, but at least.
I have been in this relationship with my boyfriend for 3 years, and everything is going steady. We share the same interests. He's a great cook, a great boyfriend, and even better father. Even though we had disagreements, none were real deal breakers. But recently I have found out that I can't match his level of freakiness. He finds it to be a problem if we're not screwing more than twice a week. We do have time in our schedules because we both go to work and get off at the same time. But usually when I come home, I'm mentally drained. He helps a lot around the house, but he helps out a lot around the house, that way I'm not physically drained. But I can tell when he does it because he wants some. Oh, okay, I get it. Right. He catches hissy fits and holds it against me when I don't put out, but hold on, how she said that? He catches hissy fits and holds it against me when I don't put out, but as sweet as it can be, but he is as sweet as it can be when I do. I want and deserve that attitude all the time. I tell him when I'm not in the mood not to be angry with me, but he still does. He'll say he's not mad, but I can tell he is. I don't want to go on upsetting him, but I also don't want him to leave me for another woman who puts out more. So my question to you is, should I put out more and suffer in silence, or should I let him know things have to change as far as his off-putting attitude? Anybody would like to tackle this first?
I want to, but I want to hear somebody else first before I say it, because
I mean,
This your favorite segment, so I think you should tackle it first.
that's a tough one though, because I mean, shit. I mean, I don't know, because maybe she should get something to probably help her be in the mood more, or something like that.
So
Like supplements or something?
Maybe.
So
I
it
don't
could
know.
be she
But
definitely
I-
will. If it depends on if she wants to, because sometimes you're
Wait.
not in the mood.
mood, but you're like, damn, I wouldn't mind, but like I'm just really not in the mood. So she needs to figure out if that's something or if she's always just
But
been that way.
This is the thing too. This is the deeper question. Like when she say the nigga attitude changes, that what we don't know what that means. We don't know whether that means
Right,
he
she
just,
didn't go into
whether
detail.
he just on some fuck you bitch.
Right.
You ain't
Right.
shit. That's why I'm.
Well, she
Yeah,
say
like
his
how
attitude
deep
is
is it?
off-putting, so I
Yeah, he
would
could be
think
just kind of like
shrugging it off. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I
how this
mean,
got an
that's-
attitude. You
that's,
really
that's,
talking.
that's sexual frustration.
To
Yeah.
be honest, he kind of sounds like me. I do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And basically, what I can say is, I'm not going to say I'm going against guy code. This is actually a cheat sheet for women who may not know.
you might want to be able to try this to see if your man is cheating. If he asks you for sex and you turn him down, if he catches an attitude, you might be in the clear.
Yeah. But if he like, nah.
Right. If he just shrug it off.
Gonna go somewhere else.
Right.
I'm good.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's all good. You ain't
'Cause
gotta
I'm gonna
fuck
go
tonight.
with
I
something.
understand. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong.
They,
There are
they are understanding.
It are some
Dudes, it is some dudes out there
I feel
that
like
right. There's
medical
some dudes
reasons.
out there that understand it. But if you try that shit like 3 times out the week and he don't get mad, oh, that nigga getting pussy from
Right.
somewhere. He getting pussy
Yeah.
from
somewhere. My
He can have
advice.
a blow up dog now. Don't just say he
Listen.
You might
No.
have a pussy, that's-
I have a pocket pussy. That is not the same. The toys that y'all got, oh my God.
That shit don't go bad
It
what
don't
we
come.
got.
Oh my God, dog,
At
it's not the
all.
same, dog.
At
I'm telling you.
That
But
boy got the pee-pee.
my advice to her, honestly, would be, I'm not going to say suffer in silence, but just find ways to get yourself more into it.
I agree with
Find ways. You know what I'm saying?
that. I think she should find out what's her reason for not wanting to have
Right.
sex. And like
Right.
sometimes
It could
everybody's
be-
sex drive is not as high. But I feel like if he's wanting it 4 times a week and you good with 1 or 2 times a week, y'all gotta meet in the middle.
Well,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
could,
Because
right.
Yeah,
It
I was
could
gonna
be-
say compromise.
And see,
has-
what
you have to.
some people don't know is like when certain stuff like that happen, like not being in the mood, that could be because medical conditions.
That too.
And
It
like
could be
not
something
not
else.
just no
If
I'm
she's
so
on birth
sick shit.
control.
You could be depressed and don't even
That
know
could be
that.
stress.
If she's
Yeah.
on birth control
No,
too, that will
no.
alter her sex drive as well, and you don't know it.
What the compromising should be, because it be sometimes I don't feel like all that pumping shit, but I do feel like coming. Or how can I put this in perspective for her? If you don't feel like the whole energy of him being on you,
There's different. There's oral.
Give him head.
You
Jack
use your
him off.
hand. Yeah.
Something.
There's different things you
But
can
what
do.
if she don't give head? Though?
Well, she gonna have to do something. If
she
wants to
finna
keep
lose her
man.
man.
Definitely.
It's 2021.
No, seriously.
I'm
No,
dead
that's-
serious, bro.
dead
You're gonna
serious.
lose your man.
seriously,
Which is
because
stupid,
and it goes the same way with women too, because sometimes women go through that. But I feel like if she wants to keep her man, if that's something that's, you know, if that's a big thing in their relationship, then she needs to try to compromise. Like, you know, sex in some relationships, a lot of people be like, sex isn't everything. But if this is something that is fucking up y'all relationship, then y'all need to get on the same page. You need to talk to him about it and see what. And if she is not mentally right, like, what is it that will get you there? Especially if he's helping you out on your day-to-day shit, like around the house, because he wants you to have more energy or to be able to have more time to have sex with him.
Right.
Like, he's trying.
He's
Why are
trying.
you not
He's
trying?
trying. Right.
You have to
try.
Another bigger question is, did the relationship start off like that too? Because if it started off
But
like
see,
that,
the-
he
but-
got-
but
Everybody
see, Eric-
changes though.
Right. People
No, no,
do
no.
change.
This
You
is what I'm
could
saying.
start
though.
off and you
If
work-
it- that's what I'm saying, because sometimes it could be a situation where shit, she probably was like that from the beginning. You
Yeah,
already
yeah,
know
yeah.
what you
Right,
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
But see,
Yeah.
but the thing,
And he could have been cool with that. He could have been cool with 2 times a week. That's cool.
But then now, like, his sex drive increased and maybe hers didn't, or it went down, or vice versa. So you need to get to that, like, you know, find out like what's going on and why y'all can't come to something. Like, why is it? Because then he may start to think like, you don't desire me, you don't find me attractive.
Oh,
so I really think
my
that's something they definitely need
Tanada.
to have a conversation. So she needs to talk to him because he is getting upset.
That's what communication.
Tanada.
Yeah, she-
communication.
you better hit that goddamn fucking nail on the
But
head. You
seriously,
hear
because
me?
then if
Drop
he's
one
gonna
of
feel like
Google's
you're,
bombs.
because how as a woman, like asking her, like how would you feel if
If every time you came to him and he denied you, you're gonna be like, oh my God, he's not attracted to me.
That,
he
or he cheating,
he's
or
cheating,
some shit.
and he could feel the same way. Like, damn,
You
men
better
feel the
bang.
same way. They feel the exact same way. So I
A
really
nigga wanna feel wanted.
exactly.
Oh
so
my God.
you need to talk. You need to figure out you first. Like, ask yourself, like, why is it that you are not wanting to have sex? Are you on birth control? You may need to decrease maybe your dosage or something like that, the estrogen in your dosage, or if you can get off of it, because birth control will fuck with your head and your sex drive. I
Yes.
know that firsthand. It will
Change
fuck
the
with you.
eating habits.
That too,
Your hormones,
and then also too,
everything.
like you were saying, Eric, like, how was it in the beginning? Was he coming to you different? Was he approaching you different about sex? How were y'all getting into sex before? Was there more foreplay? Was it like, what is it like? So maybe y'all can get back to that a little bit. Like, it may take more than what it did. Like before, like, you know, when you younger, like women, like, it don't take nothing. Nigga can breathe on you and you be ready to
Right.
go. Like, let's go, my my nigga. Let's get it.
Shit,
But
man,
as you
too.
get right,
Shit, 19,
right, yeah.
19 and then
You know what I mean? No, oh, she
4
look over
times
here. Let's
a
go.
day.
Yes, you know,
But
but
see-
it don't work. Like a lot of people, I'm not just gonna say women, but I know for women, as you get older, that does not happen. And
It don't even have to be like in your 30s. That shit can happen the next month. Like your body just changes that way.
Right.
So you definitely need to identify what your reason is for not wanting to have sex, but definitely communicate with your man and let him know, like, baby, it's not that I don't like you or I'm not attracted to you. Like, it's just me mentally, physically, whatever it is. But definitely talk to your man, because, like, I know if my nigga was having issues, like, as far as like sex and stuff like that, I want you to talk to me. Let me know if it's me, if it's not me.
Right.
Let me know so I'm not like, you know, battling myself in my head and thinking of my own shit, because just like we do that, men do that too. So definitely find out what's going on with you and definitely communicate with your man in a way that you can. Even if you can't figure out you yet, let him know that I'm trying to get a hold on this, because I know this is what you want and I know I'm not giving to you what you want. But sometimes you really, I'm not like, so like for the sake of, if you want to keep him in, you're going to have to bite the bullet sometimes and just go for it and do it. But you got to figure out what it is within yourself to get you past this, so y'all can get back to
Y'all can't continue like
exactly
that.
and being having pleasurable sex.
She said in the damn thing basically like we've had arguments, but it's, you know what I'm saying, they haven't been deal breakers. So what I get from that is this is what y'all been arguing about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So this is,
but see,
it could be a deal
it
breaker.
could be for him. It could be for him. But see, this is what I want to say about it. Like basically, I want women to take heed into what I say by this too. She said they've been together for 3 years.
Yeah.
Y'all been together for 3 years. Were you having this discussion in the beginning and stuff like you said? But see,
I said that.
if you've been together this long, I know you personally. Y'all aren't married. This could be a reason why he hasn't asked you to marry him.
yeah,
You have to figure out what it is, what's going on. You just like Nada said, you know what I'm saying? No man that would be one of my main reasons I believe men are afraid of commitment. No man wants to go into a marriage feeling trapped.
yeah.
I could have
I'm
cheated
already-
on you when you was my girlfriend and not had
no
consequences but losing you. But now I done said vows in front of God.
In our family, and you know,
You
maybe
keeping me
commitment.
trapped basically in this marriage, you know what I'm saying?
Might not
And
give me what I want. So
Right.
it's so simple.
I don't right. We should this is the last thing we should be arguing over. I feel like financial is more of a reason that people should get divorced than sex. You know what I'm saying? Like that what pisses me off the
But
most.
everybody's sex drive ain't the same.
Right, but this is what I'm
Exactly.
saying. This is what pisses me off the most for me to see. If I'm scrolling down social media and you see some freaky shit that a girl done shared,
Man,
it's
shut up,
me.
dog.
No, like, right. You tell me you never seen this. This is me when I get my man. You a lie, because you're not going to always be like that.
Exactly.
If you were like that,
Or
why
I
are
know-
you single
or-
now?
Or
Right.
look, or I know you when you ain't like that.
Yeah, that too.
If you
Again,
doing all this,
like-
why are you single now? That's my big ass question.
I say that shit
You
all the
doing
time.
all
Your
this
mouth
shit,
that good, your pussy
right?
that good.
Right.
Right.
Why are you
Right.
single? You on this bitch talking about men ain't shit, men ain't shit, men ain't shit. Have you took the time out to reevaluate yourself?
Right.
Why are you single? You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of women that I see on my social media that I believe are pretty.
Hey,
And they
that's-
got things going for themselves, but they single because it's something that they ain't figured out about themselves.
Right.
You got to figure that shit out.
That's one of the realest questions that single people can ask. They said, "Why are you single?" And if you can't be real with yourself, then
Yeah.
I know why my ass single.
Why are you single, Eric?
Because he ain't shit.
For
But
nah,
anyway,
it ain't that.
I
It's
wanna
for
know
it's
this.
it's for a comfort.
It's women out there that can agree with me, right?
Nah. One thing about it.
you know, look,
it ain't
I'm lying.
one. It
I'm
ain't
lying.
one
I'm
woman
lying.
out here that I
I'm
got a
lying. 'Cause
bad.
one thing
that I got
he
a
tell
bad
me-
reputation with. 'Cause I keep
He'll
it
tell
real.
me,
I keep it real.
off rip, any woman that he get in a situation with, he'll give them the real up front. You know
You
what
got
I'm saying?
to. That save a headache.
You know what I'm
But,
saying?
I mean,
but
I'm
see,
scared to know
the
what
thing
the
about
real
it is
is.
the women's problem when they dealing with him, they go in thinking that they can soften his heart and change him when it's not the case.
Bruh, if the sky is blue and you see it's blue, what make you think you that motherfucker
Right.
gonna turn green?
One thing about it is there are
It's always been
women.
blue.
There are women out there with that superpower. Some people have the power to soften the dude's heart. Like, I don't know who the fuck was training my wife, but that motherfucker pulled off a move that
I wasn't used to. You know what I'm saying? If I hit a female, I'm expecting her to blow my fucking phone up and shit like that.
And she didn't do that.
She didn't do that shit. It was like, now I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
What the fuck? This motherfucker problem.
Right.
Hey, what you doing?
Right.
And it go from me being mad that she ain't called me, now I'm taking her ass out and spending more money.
Yeah.
That I ain't got.
Let me make you love
Right,
me.
you know what I'm talking about? Right, shit.
See me, okay?
We got reservations at 7.
Bring
Shit
your
like that.
ass.
But see, to get back to her problem, honestly, you've gotta reevaluate yourself. It's just sex. And what's wrong with sex when it's coming from the person that you love? You don't want to put your relationship at risk with this situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because then I would feel like, honestly, if my wife was to cheat on me because of something that I wasn't doing, it'll kill me on the inside. Like, she's been crying for help for the longest, and I wasn't doing my fucking job.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing my fucking job. But it's like, now, if I'm giving you everything that you wanted and you still go out, then you just ain't shit.
Right. Yeah.
I have a reason to leave you now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I can tell you is basically do not get cheated on for that reason. If you've been doing everything, you've been holding him down, you've been supporting him, you've been putting out, you've been taking care of your motherfucking kids, taking care of home, you can say in that relationship, yes, you wasted your time, but you was doing your fucking job.
Exactly.
Outsiders can see on the inside in, damn, boy, that player on the free agency now, boy, I'm finna go recruit her.
Right.
Tell me I'm lying, Eric. Tell me I'm lying.
Not too tall.
I'm telling you, dog, like, if I see the qualities in you from the outside, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna make me, maybe God was showing you, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
this wasn't the person for you, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to decrease your sex life down, maybe you have to find somebody that'll match your freakiness,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? To get divorced or to break up because of lack of sex, that's the dumbest reason to me. I'm sorry. If you come to me and be like, we broke up, why? We wasn't fucking.
Yeah.
Well, somebody broke?
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I want to know. Was it
No, you can't say that's the dumbest reason, because you got some niggas out here that just got problems too now.
Well,
I'm saying, if you're not trying to fix
One
it,
of the
You gotta remember.
lack of sex, I'm sorry, is the dumbest reason.
yeah.
Because that means we were fine when it came to financials. We were fine when it came down to getting
It was
along,
only-
eat each other and stuff. We just couldn't agree on how much sex we had. That's a dumbass reason to break up.
But you can't really say that, because we live in a world where sex is just blasted everywhere we look now. So shit, if a nigga already.
But wouldn't that make it more important? If I'm not getting, hypothetically speaking,
because
if me...
that's what I'm saying about the people with the lower drives. You know what I'm saying? They might, of course, they want to have sex, but they might not be able to do it as much as the other person that they with want to do.
That's why they need
Right.
to reflect on themselves.
Exactly. But see, this is
Bring
what
it
I'm
back to you and ask like
what you
was
saying,
wrong with
that plays a part in what I'm trying to get out, basically. If hypothetically speaking, me and Tanada are in a marriage, and basically she doesn't want to have sex, and I'm looking at nothing but sex on social media. It's playing a part in my mind. I'm not getting this sex. I'm not happy. Rather than to cheat on her, I'm finna leave her.
Right.
So now we're finna break up because I'm not fucking her.
Yeah.
So basically, that's why I feel like that's the dumbest reason.
Yeah.
If you come to me and tell me y'all broke up because y'all wasn't fucking, I'ma simply
Y'all did
ask
not
you,
come to that agreement.
who was the person that wasn't putting out? You know what I'm saying? Now, in any relationship, if a dude wasn't putting out, you either done got too fat, you don't look good to him no
Right.
more, something. Because there's no, I'm dead serious, dog. There's no reason. Like I tell
thought
my,
you was talking about yourself.
I'm talking about, no, but see, the thing about it is, I tell my wife all the time, bro, the only way I can see myself not having sex with you is if you become one of them bitches off a 600-pound life. Because I don't know how it would be done. My dick ain't that damn big. That's Mission Impossible. I got a gut
Hey,
in
you
front
got
of me.
rolls. You can get a
Right.
rolls and
I fuck the shit out of your thigh. That I guess everything on you feel like titty now, so that's how I'm gonna get off. But other than that, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? I see attraction, like there is an obsession. That's what I feel like to make a relationship last. The nigga has to be obsessed with his woman. When I asked you that question off air, I'm not ashamed to let people know. My wife has caught me sniffing the coochie part of her bedroom shorts. She has caught me.
I'm not ashamed to tell nobody. I am obsessed with my wife.
Listen, I like
Look,
this shit. Like,
and see, it's
okay.
exactly.
There's
And see,
nothing wrong with it.
I find
okay
right.
too,
I feel like that should be a term of endearment. If you walk in and catch your man sniffing the coochie part of your bedroom shorts you just slept in,
The coochie part.
right, the coochie part. You know what I'm saying? If you like catch him doing it, if that shit don't turn you on, something wrong
Well,
with
you
you.
ain't okay with that, then just
I
say
ain't
it.
smelling no goddamn coochie part of no goddamn short.
See, the thing about it, I can say I am a sexual deviant. I am horny all the time. The thought of my wife is, I may have a problem because it's shit that my wife can do is weird. There was a relationship show, like a marriage counseling show with the celebrities. Waka
Marriage
Flocka
boot
was
camp.
on.
Marriage boot camp.
My wife used to watch that, and I was walking by, and I heard her say something about Waka Flocka. It made me not feel guilty no more, because she was like, he just like a freak. Like, I can fart, and he would be like, damn, that was sexy, let's have sex. I feel that way. It's not nothing creepy about it. What it is to me is, you've gotten so comfortable with me that you can just be yourself. That's sexy to me. You know what I'm saying? Take your drawers off. Now.
Smell the coochie part.
Let me smell the coochie part, bro. Like, sometimes when you know that coochie get wet in the drawers when she thinking about me and stuff like that, and they get on the drawers and they flake up, let me smell that. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't talking about no flaking up and all that shit.
Hey, look, Nada know what the nigga talking about. She know when them drawers get wet and that shit dry up on the coochie part.
You can wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep you anonymous. I'm sorry that I told the world that you were
It's
a girl.
okay. Well,
but
we hope that we were able to help you. If we did not, write us again.
right.
Hey, that's
Please,
what your
baby.
next question need to be though. You need to tell everybody they can stay anonymous and ask all the single people why they single.
Well, she told me off rip that
No, but she ain't single though, so she don't care.
right. Yeah, I understand, but I'm saying she was telling me in my inbox basically that she wanted to remain anonymous, and her reason
We like anonymous.
was because I'm friends with both of them.
We like anonymous.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit,
Right.
he
And
don't know.
I have over.
He gonna know now.
Well, now I got a lot of friends, so it's like
He gonna be like, nigga, I ain't been getting no. I know who this is. I know who it is. You
he
don't.
kind of sound like me though, cause I be wanting that shit 6 times a week,
I can't. Okay.
off on Sundays, cause God required it.
Thank
Six.
you.
Oh my.
God said you put the rest on the 7th day, on the Sabbath. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Strike
Thank
him
you
now,
for.
Lord.
Thank you for that. Asking Prince Akeem question. We appreciate it. Keep your questions coming. Ask away, everybody.
Please.
We appreciate it. We hope that we were able to answer your question, to help you out. Let us know how it goes. You know, if you took some of our advice, let us know what happens.
Right.
We would love to
Definitely
hear
hit me back.
an update, please. Thank everybody for joining us. We appreciate y'all again
For tuning in via audio, YouTube, we love it. Thank y'all so much for joining us. Make sure if you have any other questions to ask Prince Akeem, to hit him up on his Instagram or Facebook, right? Instagram is Prince Akeem 904, and then Facebook is just Prince Akeem.
Prince Akeem.
Okay, or you can hit us up on the podcast's email, 4vibesonly_podcast, or on our Gmail. You can email us at 4vibesonlypodcast@gmail.com. No, 4vibesonly.
4 vibes
Only.
4 vibes only at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Sorry, y'all. So, yeah, make sure y'all do that. Thank y'all so much for joining us, for tuning in. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Bye.
Peace.
4 vibes only.